skills, all right? Me personally, I started from the bottom, and I like to break new talent that I feel have skills and are really out there hustling. I mean, I'm not into people that are just waiting on, you know, the world to come and give them something. I like people that are down in the streets grinding, okay? And for years, I've been seeing these two brothers in New York City getting it in. Please welcome the Twin Towers. Thank you very much. Thank you, OGIC. Thank you.
What's happening? New York City, broadcasting.
Shouts to everybody. Episode 17 in here.
Yeah, we're back with everybody.
Back with you.
Another great, excellent episode of Twin Towers Our Podcast. Back for another one. Shouts to the Honorable Sub-Zero W.J.B.III, all right? He make all this happen.
All right.
He make all this happen. So, we back.
Yeah, remember.
What's up?
Remember, this podcast ain't going nowhere but up, all right? Mm-hmm. Let me explain something to y'all.
What's up?
This podcast is for us. This is the Twin Towers, our Deactivate podcast. I call it the Deactivate podcast because we're one of the twins that we do deactivate, all right?
That's
like
right.
Kind of like the old school legends deactivate, you know, the Wonder Twins and all that, right?
Yeah, that's
Quinn gave us that name, right?
That's before a few people's time. So if
right.
they don't know, then it's all right. That's before a few people's time.
But this podcast ain't going nowhere but up. See, people got to remember, if this podcast was based on who likes it, and it was here based on who likes it, obviously we wouldn't be here because we say real ish.
That's
when
right.
you say real ish, and you don't gossip,
pushes people away.
and you don't, you know, we don't talk about the drama, the worldly drama, or the industry drama, none of that BS.
That's right. Or
Then they're not going to tune in.
Yeah.
Obviously,
If you're not promoting fights, you're not going live with somebody,
none of that goofy nonsense and all that.
telling them to pull up or meet me here and let's fight or let's.
Yeah.
That type of stuff will attract people way faster than somebody promoting a show. With them promoting some type of gear they have or a business that they just launched.
Or anything that's not drama related. So
Exactly.
Let's just get that clear.
Right.
This podcast is here because somebody believed in us.
That's right.
It's DJ D-Freeze. He believed in us. So that's why this podcast is here.
Yeah.
This podcast is not based on like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, whether people like it or not. Because obviously, like I said, we wouldn't be here because the people ain't voting for that. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
The bottom line is, you know, this is the dopest podcast that don't need guests. We don't care who doesn't watch it. We don't care who doesn't tune in. This
Definitely
podcast ain't going nowhere. It's staying right here.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So what you're basically saying is that people have to get used to this dopeness.
Yes, you have to get used to this. This is not, whether people like it or whether people don't like the podcast, we will be back next week.
That's right.
As long as people understand that.
That's right. With or without topics, with or without things to talk about, it doesn't matter. We don't need, like I said, like we say on usually, you know, on all of our episodes, we've said it. We don't even have to have any topics. We could just sit here and just look right into the camera. You know what I mean? We could just look right into it. But, you know, it's
hard to get that.
Well, we're so happy because basically this is a platform for us to just speak our mind, say what we want to say and what we feel, and that's how this works. That's how this goes down every week. It's just great that we have our very own our very own platform. You know what I mean? Our own platform to speak our mind and say what we want to say. You know, that's what happens. That's how this works.
That's right. And shout out to Cosmo 1000. He said you guys are true to hip hop.
That's right.
Yes, we are. Yes, we definitely love hip hop, the real hip hop.
Yeah.
Not what's going on right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Alex in the building. You know what I'm saying?
The current state of hip hop is just trash. It's dookie. So
that's right.
You know,
that's right.
Shouts to Alex in the building. Shouts to my man GFTV.
Yeah. I try to get Fishburne TV. I try to get my dude name correct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shouts to my man.
Yeah.
Graham Fishburne in the house. All right then.
Yeah. Big salute, man. Big salute to everybody on the check-in.
Shout out to my man Cosmo 1000. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had to get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is whether people like it or not, we ain't going nowhere. We will be back until, you know what I'm saying, episode 100, 200, maybe 300, until we feel like stopping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and please believe we have other great things in the works. Mm-hmm. We have a whole lot of other great things in the works too. Not just that we have our own platform for us to speak what we want to say and what we're thinking. And you know, our birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks. We feel amazing. We feel great. We feel very excited. But at the same point, that's right. Drop a couple of bombs to that. The Twin Towers birthday is coming, but
April 23rd.
Yeah, but we're not really that excited. We're not really that excited because we live like every single day is our birthday. So it's gonna feel good, but it's not gonna really have us excited, like I said, because every day it's like a fun-filled, action-packed journey for us.
That's right. That's right.
That's how this works.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And those of y'all that don't know that we have a classic interview with Ice-T, go watch it, man. Go watch our interview with Ice-T.
Right.
I don't want to say share it or repost it because that takes the value out of it being shared and reposted. That's not, if you have to tell people to do that, then it's like it's corny. There's no value in it.
Right.
So the real people that rock with us,
right,
and you want to see us do good, watch YouTube, YouTube Twins Ice Coco, and pull up our interview with Ice-T. And if you want to go further than that, you can listen to us on his 49th podcast. It's called the Final Level Podcast.
That's right. Drop a bomb to that.
And
That's right.
He interviewed us for about an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that.
That's right. It was an amazing experience. And it felt great to know that when Ice-T invited us on his daytime celebrity talk show, we did so great, and it was such an amazing interview for us, and we displayed such an amazing live performance that he offered to interview us again, and that's what he did on his 49th podcast. So we drop a bomb for that.
That's right.
That's right. Shouts to the triple OG Ice-T.
All right. So y'all watch our interview with Ice-T. It's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, and it's on Instagram.
That's right.
It's you can go check the link in our bio on Instagram. It's right in there.
Check it out. We did that.
Twins and Ice-T.
That's
Coco.
right. You type in the 3 words. The easy way to do it is to type in Twins Ice Coco. Mm-hmm. When you type in Twins Ice Coco, it's the first interview right at the top. You press play and just watch us. Just watch us shine. Watch us and Ice-T, and that's how it goes.
That's right.
Yeah, watch that. So, DMX.
Yeah, shouts to DMX.
Listen,
hope he gets better.
I hope he gets better. There's some people that say that he'll never be the same again, or he's, they say this and that. You're not God. You're not God. God is in control. Exactly, twin. You're not God. Let God be. God is in control, so he has the last say.
That's right.
And he says what's going to go down. So
that's right.
You don't know how he's going to be if God willing and God bless that he makes it out of that vegetable state. Right. But you don't know how he's going to be stuff. So I just don't like when people try to dictate. People think that they know everything.
They're just looking for something to talk about. Everybody knows DMX going to be, he's a warrior. He's going to be just fine and all that. And we,
that's right.
We're so different.
That's right.
We're so different. Everybody pulled up to a hospital. They pulled up somewhere to show support. And that was definitely dope. But we like to avoid a lot of crowds. So, we lit up a blunt. Like
that's
this.
right.
We lit up a blunt. We played some of our favorite tracks from him.
That's right. That's how we celebrate. Yeah, we didn't have to be around all those people. We do things very differently. So instead of putting ourselves around a whole bunch of other people, with this social distancing thing going around and this epidemic still being into play. Like we said, we had our own celebration for DMX right inside our house. we was lighting up blunts and just playing nothing but classic verses and classic songs from DMX. We was watching where DMX was sitting at the table with Big Pun and Cannabis, you know, classic stuff like that. We was listening to his classic verse on
That's right.
on Usual Suspects. Come on, man, like we know how to do this. So that's how it goes down, man. Y'all pray for DMX.
He'll be just fine.
He'll be just fine. That's right.
Warrior, all right.
That's right.
And what's up with the what's going on in today's battle rap news, man? Is there anything going on? Because a lot of people, they fear our opinions on battle rap, and we don't care. We don't disrespect people, but at the same time, battle rap is for opinions of people. And most battle rappers, we said this on previous episodes, where, you know, they can't take constructive criticism, or they're just selective about who they accept constructive criticism from. But see,
correct.
If somebody who's not famous tells them they didn't do good in the battle,
I like how you said that.
Yeah,
it's the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
The truth.
If somebody is not famous and they tell them that they didn't advance in the battle, oh, they hating. But if it's a celebrity that tells them, yo, you didn't do, oh, well, thank you so and so, man. Thank you for watching my battle.
Exactly.
Don't be selective over who you want to accept constructive criticism from.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I agree 100%. I definitely agree with you 100%. You know, it's just an opinion. You shouldn't take in a honest. Well, I don't know if the opinions are honest, but you shouldn't take opinions to the heart and take them to the chest. All right? It's just a person expressing how they feel about your performance.
That's right. On
the battle rap stage. And speaking more on that, I think I heard the Cassidy battle is out with is Cassidy versus Hitman, and I always root for the underdog. I heard that Cassidy did amazing, and that's what's up.
You don't see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We didn't watch it yet. I definitely would like to see it, and you know, because we're good fans we're heavy fans of battle rap. We used to do it in high school.
Give me a second, OG.
There's probably people in this chat that know. What's up, you all ready?
Yeah.
Watch your cut. All right. Yes, we're in the building, man. So yes, the Cassidy verse Hitman Holla. I'd like to see it. Yeah. I don't like listening to people's opinions on stuff like that. I like to see it for myself. Me and my brother like to watch battles ourselves, because you really can't trust fans nowadays. You can't trust the opinion from fans. They don't know what they talking about. They don't even know what they look for in battles.
That's so true.
Eventually we'll see it, and you know, we'll view it, and we'll give our opinion on it. Because Cassidy isn't that bad. I just think he just had to structure his style a little better. But
there you go.
Definitely, the shit he be saying is definitely dope. He's definitely not a bad battler, and he's better than a lot of battlers.
Drop a bomb to that. That's excellent. Yeah, these are straight facts. And I watched Averb versus Miss Hustle. I didn't see Miss Hustle's part, but I seen Averb's part. And let me just say, Averb went bananas. I don't know if that's a one-rounder, or if it's a 3-round battle and that was his second round or his third round or whatever, but
shouts to Alex. He said we used to cook niggas in high school. This is a very true fact.
That's right.
Shouts to Alex in the building.
Before I even get back to that fact, I'm like, we used to definitely we can get to that. Shouts to Alex. It's no secret that we used to have the grass part of Clinton High School. We used to have it looking like a fire drill every single day. Every day we used to bring 50 to 100 people outside just to hear us rap.
Yes.
Every day.
This is a fact. This is a fact. There's more than one person in this live chat that can verify that this is a fact. We used to battle everybody, and we used to put on a show.
That's right.
This is before we started learning how to make songs.
Right. Had to step it up. But see, this is why when we watch battle rap, it's so cool for us, because we're just watching a lot of these guys do what we used to do over 20 years ago.
Exactly. I
just feel like we elevated from it.
They say, no, we don't have any of those high school battles documented. We had it on a VHS, but VHS is like so ancient now. So those classic moments are with us. And
yeah.
That's what counts. I don't care who believes us, who doesn't believe us.
There's people in this live, there's people watching us that'll tell you.
Yeah, there's people in this chat that was in high school watching us do what we do. But for the people that don't, just think that we're just, kicking a bunch of jibber jabber. This is a fact. We used to battle everybody and we used to kick that ish.
That's right. And as a matter of fact, we don't have the footage documented, but what I'll probably do later, for anybody that's tuned in right now, if you would like to check our Facebook page later on, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull up, excuse me, I'm gonna pull up some classic screenshots of when we used to post in the Clinton High School group on Facebook, and over hundreds of different comments, with people naming places that they seen us rap, naming battles that we used to win with different people. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing.
That's right.
So I got a lot of screenshots with that, and we're gonna post them so that people can see. Like, there's people out there that know, even to this day. It's over 20 years later, and there's people that still move around that know how classic and legendary our bars were in Clinton High School back in the days.
That's right. This is all fact. And
all facts.
Somebody said that the face-off, I think it was Cassidy versus Hitman. One of Cassidy had a hammer. Listen, I think let's not lose focus. Not to the person that made the comment. To Cassidy and Hitman. I think it just got a little off track because remember they have to sell a fight. So I really don't think that was real. Mm-hmm. I think it was set up to look real, but once again, it's you have to sell a fight. So the more real or intense the situation looks, it's better for the actual battle.
Yeah, even that's correct. That's correct. And the thing is, if it was real, it was risky. That was very risky, because any situation like that with famous rappers arguing with each other on camera and hammers being shown or knives or anything like that, if the right person watch it, stuff can happen. So
don't get yourself incriminated.
Don't get booked. I'm glad nobody got booked for that.
Got hurt.
Yeah.
And just
take all that frustration out in the ring with your bars.
That's right.
Use your bars.
That's right.
That's how you do it. That's how you touch your opponent.
That's right. Anything else other than that is like it's a waste of time.
I see somebody says spit some bars. No, we
eventually
we don't give away anything for free like that. We don't. There's some verse, like I said.
Hold on. I just want to hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. I just want to shout out.
Do your thing, brother.
No, hold up, OG.
Do your thing, brother.
I just want to shout out to the OG Quinn. Deactivate. Shout out to the OG Quinn G man.
Shouts to the G man Quinn, the mighty G man Quinn.
That's right. What you was saying about we don't really like to freestyle bars and stuff like that.
Yeah, like we said, if this is a question to find out how well we rap, like we said, type in Twins Ice Coco. The first interview that comes up on the top,
us and Ice-T.
That's us and Ice-T.
And we impressed him.
Yeah, he interviews us live, and he lets us walk straight to the stage. We pulled microphones out of our pocket.
Like Cole Brown when he was trying to audition for Biggie.
That's right.
We pulled out microphones out of our pocket.
And then we got on stage and we got busy. You could even look at how the triple OG Ice-T's head was nodding back and forth. Him and his wife.
They was nodding their heads like this.
Had him and his wife nodding their head to our raw rhymes. So that's how that goes.
Had him rocking.
Yeah. Remember, YouTube, Twins Ice Coco. The first interview at the top. That's what's happening. All right, Twin.
Right.
Do you need any paper towels, my boy?
I'm all right, brother. I'm all right.
Okay, I see you doing your thing over there. I see you getting crazy with it.
Yes, sir, man. We getting crazy, not me. We.
You know how we rock. We brings nothing but the realness.
Replace the me with the W's.
That's right. Because I like that. I like that.
I is he.
Yeah. I like being in different venues or different places, or we'll be on the block and in the projects, and I don't care if it's 100 people on site. I like speaking to who I want to speak to. We don't speak to everybody.
That's right.
We'll walk right past you. Walk right past you.
Everybody, our energy just doesn't go with everybody.
That's right. It's not a match. So I just had to get that. Like, I love it. Like, we be in certain areas and places, and, you know, some people, they'll look at us, they'll make their little hate comments or say what they say, and I'm like, it's probably because a lot of people know that we don't click with their energy, and they get mad that we don't care. They get mad that we know that they don't click with our energy, and they know that we don't care. So that's right. Another reason a lot of people be mad. That's cool.
Yeah, we're different. They said, yo, used to rap. They said after meeting Jay-Z, you chose to retire.
Who's that?
That's my man GFTV.
Yeah, but we
TV.
Never
Hey man, everybody got different dreams. That's dope.
Yeah.
If you met Jay, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. What can I say about that? Because everybody know, because me and you are the masters of classic celebrity photos.
Yeah, it was Oprah for us. When we met Oprah, that was like, when it comes to taking classic pictures, that was a nail in it. That was a nail in the box right there. Meeting Oprah, it just doesn't get any better than that. So, yeah.
That's right. Let me drop a...
Shouts to homie, yup. GFTV, Graham Fishburne TV. He said he rapped for Cameron one time. That's dope. I like Cameron, so that's dope.
I just seen him on some podcast, but shouts to Cameron.
Yeah, shouts to Cameron. To me, he's arguably one of the greatest rappers, and you know, ask me why I said that. I think we spoke on it before, but you know, just going into it and all that. I don't think, not to speak too long on it, but I don't think Cam like really get a lot of the credit and props he deserves. But that's just my opinion, you know.
That's right.
You know, Harlem makes it happen, so that's where it's at.
That's right.
Hold on, let me grab my
shouts to us. We haven't it's going on maybe 3 years right now. We haven't even wore fitted.
That's true. That's right.
There's nothing wrong with fitted hats, but it's like
we had to get
we
had to get our grown man on.
We had to get our grown man on.
Yeah, only fedora hats
and
Applejack hats.
Applejack. This is the Nino Brown hat right here. This is the cab driver hat.
This is the late great Biggie Smalls hat.
This is the Biggie hat right here.
This is the director's cut hat.
This is the director's cut. That's right.
This the I'm the head director on set hat.
To sit back and just act like an asshole on set hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. These hats will never go out of style. Applejack hats will never go out of style. Period.
It gives you that grown man look, or somebody that said in the comments, that's right.
That's right.
It gives you that maid look.
We're so legendary in Harlem, right? I remember where Dave East brought Snoop Doggy Dogg through the entire Harlem. It was around 3 in the morning and stuff. And I was looking at some pictures after that, and Snoop ended up right on our block on 105th and 1st Avenue. And he was taking pictures in front of the mural with Booga. Rest in peace to Booga. And I looked, I was like, wow. And what we did was we just put in a couple of calls, and we was with Snoop Dogg about 4 hours after that. So I say we're so legendary. We're from Harlem and didn't even have to meet. Didn't have to be in Harlem the day Snoop was in there with Dave East, and we met him 4 hours after. It's like basically Dave East, when Dave East left Snoop, is like, you know, Snoop left to meet us. We have the classic pictures of that. It's right on our page, matter of fact. Like if you look about 18 hours ago, I posted that. I posted them. I posted 3 classic pictures of that moment. All right?
Legendary, man.
That's right. Where Snoop Doggy Dogg was with us a few hours right after leaving Dave East. So shouts to us for that. That's another legendary classic moment.
That's right.
That we experienced and that we have the proof of.
That's right. Very good.
Because you can't talk without proof. If you talk or you say you've done anything, there should be some proof behind that. Is it documented? Because if it wasn't documented, it's like a tree falling in the woods. Move your cup, OG. Yeah, so that's how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just I wanted to speak on that so that people know how that's a legendary classic moment, with us being Harlem greats and all that. Like, I found out that Snoop Doggy Dogg was over there well after it was, not a couple hours after it was done. Maybe it was 5 in the morning. We put in the calls like, word, okay.
I seen him on wrestling recently.
That was crazy,
like,
right?
This is the most famous rapper ever. Like,
you famous.
Doggy Dogg, bro.
You are famous when they make segments in skits for you to be in the wrestling ring with the wrestlers, the WWF and WWE. That's crazy. It's not regular.
Snoop Doggy Dogg, the D-O-double-G.
That's right. Like
D-O-double-G.
Peace to Roxanne Shante, because when Roxanne Shante posted us on her blue check verified Instagram page, Snoop Doggy Dogg and Nia Long commented right at the bottom. Snoop Dogg looked, he said, the twins. You can go right on Nia Long's Instagram page.
That's right. And they
go check it out.
They're actually right under each other. One right under each other.
That's right. So that's what's up. We got a lot of classic moments. We can't, like we said on a lot of our other episodes, we can never speak about every great thing that we've done or experienced in one day.
And listen.
Never. Too many.
Somebody in this live, even the negative comments are dope to us. But the thing is, look, right? There's somebody in this in the comments, they said we're swagless. First of all, in certain countries, the word swag is called penis.
It means dick.
Yeah, I don't think we can say that, but right? I don't know.
Well, dick is not really a curse.
Right, right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we know what it stands for.
But that's called it was called penis in certain countries. So we're glad we don't have any swag. That's first off.
So that's a pause for that, because when you say in certain states, when you say another man has swag, you're basically saying that they have dick.
Yeah, that's not. I can't even drop a bomb to that, because that would mean
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's an actual fact, but
to whoever said that we're swagless, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Glad to be swagless.
We appreciate that.
Very glad. That's a compliment.
We appreciate that.
That's a compliment. That's not a diss.
Don't be mad at us because we not over here talking about drama, none of that goofy stuff that you're used to seeing when you're on social media.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at us. We will never talk about none of that goofy nonsense. If you want drama and you want to listen to ignorance or you can go to somebody else's podcast. I'm pretty sure there's this stuff out there. You can't miss it.
Yeah. And if you don't know that we're from Harlem, then you've sniffed Ajax in your life. You've had a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
You should be kicked out of New York City.
Yep. And you've had your mouth on a hookah pipe before. I know it.
That's right.
And you'll pick cigarette butts off the ground and try to light them. This is to anybody that say that we're not from Harlem, or you obviously don't know your history. So there's how that goes.
That's right.
And we really appreciate the Honorable Sub-Zero W.J.B.III for giving us our own platform to just speak our story, man. And
Sub knows us from way back. He knows we have grind, we have substance, we're different.
That's right. And once again, if you're in this live or you're watching us right now and you don't like what we're doing, I know you're not with a woman. You're not entertaining a beautiful woman.
You have to be. You got to be weird in some way, because I would never be on a live.
We always talk about this, right, Twin?
That's right.
So it's like any live or any video that I don't like,
I'm not going to be there.
You wouldn't know it. You
like,
wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that we don't like it because we don't waste time enough to comment on it.
Exactly. Like that, I just can't do it.
So when I see people leave negative comments about us or anybody,
it's like the most confusing thing to me.
I'm like, okay,
why are you here?
I'm like, he's womanless. He's womanless.
Exactly.
He's womanless. Because to me, that's what I'd be doing, first of all. If I was getting money or I had a cool sneaker collection or just living life, drinking some Hennessy, whatever it is, that's cool. Because we like doing cool stuff. Right. And if you're not doing something cool, then I guess you have all the time in the world to be hating on what other people are doing.
Hating isn't cool. And some people, basically, they do that. It's like,
yeah, they
think hating's cool.
Basically.
It's not.
You cannot hate on somebody or leave negative comments about somebody and say that you're not bored. Yes, you are. You're bored and angry.
That's why people...
You're bored, you're angry.
That's right.
And you're womanless. And you're moneyless.
And same thing to the women.
That's right.
The women that leave comments, you ain't with no guy that's keeping your attention.
You're not getting any money. There's nobody entertaining you. And that's how that goes.
Me and you don't leave negative comments under posts.
Yeah, you have to care.
One post on Instagram, or Twitter, or Facebook.
Any site.
You can go to or any site and see us saying something negative about somebody. You can't find it. You can't Photoshop nothing. You can't Photoshop us doing that.
Not at all.
People try to do, like, technology is crazy. You know what I'm saying? People try to do anything. But you can't find us leaving a comment.
We don't care that much.
Exactly.
Not at all.
Yeah. So I keep my opinions to myself.
Especially if it's a video that I don't like. There's nothing wrong with expressing your opinion, but when I look at how a lot of people express themselves, I'm like, okay, you know they're not doing nothing special with their self.
That's right.
You know they're not doing anything special. But
leaving a negative comment, man, and being on people's ish, that's not doing something special.
Well, you know what it is? People want acknowledgement, and they'll look for any way to get it. And that's another thing I wanted to speak on. When you're superstar official like you and me, right? You don't let people get a rep off you. Don't let people get a rep. OG told us. He said, Twin, don't let nobody get a rep off you, man. I know what we're capable of doing. We won't even take the conversation in that direction, but when it comes to street stuff, I know what we're capable of doing, but we get too many blessings to go down the direction of negativity. God blesses us too much. So we have a lot of great things to think about and to look at, and a lot of great achievements and accomplishments that keep us on the right path so that we don't have to fall into the negative category, or we don't have to fall into anybody's trap and do something to somebody, you know, that could get our freedom taken away from us.
Yeah, because it all stems from, like, jealousy. And it's like, I guess I wish people had our mentality, because we don't hate.
A lot of people would be alive. There'll be a lot more people that would be alive.
Yeah, how could you be jealous of somebody else? That's like a diss to yourself. That's like saying the person you're jealous of is better than you. How could you think like that? How could you think that somebody is better than you? In this lifetime, you know the rules.
It's people's diet, Twin.
You ain't better than nobody, but you ain't better than me. That's how it
correct.
Live.
It's people's diet, Twin. Yes. It's the diet.
Right.
It's a lot of the diet. You know, like I tell you, when America was eating those Popeyes chicken sandwich, it made a great percentage of the world more stupid.
Yeah, it was like
a big percentage of the world got more stupid after eating those Popeyes chicken sandwiches. This is a fact.
That was embarrassing. Because once again, because that falls under the category of which we spoke on, like, previous episodes, caring what people think.
Right.
That's goofy.
Right.
Caring what people think, that's goofy.
Correct.
Right? And that's why people they did it.
Drop a bomb to everybody who don't care what people think, and the real people, not people who acknowledge others that leave negative comments or say negative things about them, but say that they don't. Yes, you do care because you acknowledged it.
When you care about like what people think, that's like being in a mental prison.
Yeah, it's a prison. It's a prison that just doesn't have bars.
It's like a barless prison
that goes everywhere with you. It's up here. You carry it up here.
That's right. It's up here. It's like you
not a good look.
You just care about what this person or that person. That's why people, they'll pay about $2,000 for like an outfit or whatever the price is. They will spend a lot of money and then, you know what I'm saying? Because they want that validation.
That's right. They want to feel like they're attached in some way to whoever the person is that made the sneakers or the hat, the outfit, whatever it is that or even the phones. Nobody would care about iPhones or sneakers, expensive sneakers.
If it didn't
and
cost
hats.
a lot.
Yeah. Anything that costs a lot of money, people will try to get it. So it will make the people in their surroundings or whoever it is that they're around or whoever sees them, it will make people think that they have money.
Right.
Oh, he got that? Oh, okay, all right. That costs a lot. That costs a grip.
Right.
Yeah.
Any name brand that cost a lot, you're looked at as a duck if you're not wearing that.
Mm-hmm.
But any name brand that's like cheap, if it's affordable, then it's corny.
But you can make a lot of the cheap outfits look better than people who spend thousands on their outfits.
Right.
It happens every day, all the time.
Right.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Right.
You can just be walking the street with a cheap outfit, but the way you make it looks like it's you'll be walking right past somebody with an expensive outfit on, and your outfit just shines right over everything that they're wearing, from the head to toe, from head to feet.
That's having style.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't know about having style because it's not about what you're wearing. It's how you wear it. And as long as you're clean,
everything is a go.
As long as you're clean, that's being fresh.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what you're wearing. As long as you're clean.
I don't care if it's a white T-shirt.
That's right.
I don't care if it's a white T-shirt.
That white T-shirt got to look like it costs millions on you.
That's right.
It'll look like $5 on the average person, but it'll look like millions on you.
That's right. When people see you with it on, they have to want to go immediately and put on a white T-shirt. They have to want to go, whether they want to go upstairs and change into one or just go to the store and buy it right then and there. That's how it happens.
When you say real stuff like this,
where's my lighter? Come on, when you talking this realness, go look, Twin. It's like the blunt goes out. You don't want the blunt to go out. You want to get.
You say real stuff like this. That's why. We'll probably about have like 15, maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? You probably have about 9 people in the live. You're not gonna have about 10,000. This is not. We don't like post footage of people getting knocked out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. That's goofy. That's corny. That adds to the problems with what's going on out here in society. With people arguing over BS.
We just don't promote goofy nonsense like that.
Yeah. People going against each other. No, we like to have fun. So anything that involves us, it involves fun and lots of it. Classic pictures with classic moments that we've experienced. And there's a lot of footage of us on a lot of TV shows. We was even on TMZ a few times having fun.
That's right.
And what we do deals with fun. So not the negativity and all the BS.
Yeah,
so,
we just have fun. People be mad about that. It was like, if you're not having fun, we'll go.
No, because look, most people right now, they wouldn't even be in this live right now or watching us. They will be in. If there's 2 rappers beefing right now, that's where you find them at. That's where you see it.
That's right.
Anything that deals with nonsense and negativity and stupidity, people, they tend to push more towards that than the realness.
Because people love ignorance.
Correct.
Shouts to anybody in this live right here, rocking with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts to the few that are real enough to be in here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, we've been doing this. And like I said earlier, you know,
Big salute. Big
like
salute.
we said earlier, you know, this podcast ain't going nowhere. You know, this podcast is here because somebody believed in us. So it doesn't matter.
That's right.
If this podcast, like we said, was based on who likes it,
we definitely
it's
we
not
know it
going to
wouldn't
get.
be here.
It's not going to get numbers because
That's
we know
right.
we don't do the gossip or none of that other goofy nonsense on here. So
We're just two cool brothers
Yeah,
speaking our mind.
two uptown legends, huh?
That's right. Just two cool brothers, just
I like that.
you know, just speaking. You know, just giving the world our thoughts, saying what we want to say when we want to say it.
That's right.
And you know, this is where we do it right here, every Wednesday night from 8 to 9. I love it. I love it.
The Deactivate Twin Tower Hour podcast. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a game to it. We look really great when we be outside in the streets.
That's right.
We look amazing.
But back to that. But besides that,
What's up? What's happening?
besides how amazing we look in the streets,
What's up?
back to that battle rap thing, man.
Yeah, listen. Like I told you, I seen Averb giving Miss Hustle work.
Yeah, he
I seen him giving out work.
It was a clip, and I want to see.
It
the
was
rest
2
of that.
minutes.
I want to see the rest of that.
That round that Averb spit that we heard in his new battle with Miss Hustle,
He gave her work. He gave her a job.
that round was only 2 minutes.
He gave her a job.
That's a fact.
He gave her work with that.
That's right. Like I said, we didn't hear Miss Hustle's part, so we don't know. We're not hating, we're not. And like we said, we're just giving our honest opinion. We don't care who likes it or who doesn't.
But I know in that round he gave her. I don't even have to hear her round. And I know that.
Well, if you're a real man, then you're going to agree with everything that he was saying, because in rhyme format, everything that Averb was saying was facts.
Right.
It was all facts.
And it was in a lyrical format, and it was like there's nothing, I guarantee you, at least in that round, that Miss Hustle could say that could beat that round from Averb.
Yeah.
And I didn't even hear the round yet. I'm telling you.
Twin, like I told you, I don't know if that was just one round or that was if it was a 3-round battle and that was his second round or his third or his first.
Yeah.
But I know that 2-minute round that we watched.
Yeah. Talk about Showtime. He did. That was the
Right.
2-minute round.
Yeah.
He ain't booking for a long. They booked him for a long time.
That's right. Forget the preview. Word up. He definitely let that beef through.
It was Showtime.
That's right. All right.
Shouts to Abraham on that. He gave
he gave Miss
definitely
Hustle
gave
work.
Miss Hustle work.
Yeah.
He gave her a job in that round.
We're speaking on bars, lyrics, and rhymes. Nothing else outside of that. The topic is rap. And
I seen
he gave her work.
What's up with Method Man versus Math Hoffa?
Well, Map is very familiar with us. Shouts to Math. Shouts to the homie Math Hoffa. I definitely think that the Method Man took flight in that battle. He went bananas.
Shouts to Math.
Math did what he was supposed to. You know,
Math,
he didn't stutter. He didn't choke up.
Math is nice.
Yeah.
But I think Method Man won.
Yeah. I think the Method Man won. And the crazy thing is, everybody knows that we're honest. It doesn't matter if it's 100,000 people saying whatever about whoever. If we watch the footage and we feel something different,
yeah, we're gonna
state it, and that's how we're gonna say it.
We're not one of those people that we side with the crowd or the popular opinion.
Never.
We don't side with popular opinion.
Never.
If we feel
never have done such
that a verse is, if we feel that a battle rapper didn't advance in the battle, that's it. We don't care what the crowd or the popular opinion says.
That's right, and we know our opinion is not popular, it's unpopular. That's okay. But yes, I definitely think that Method Man won that battle. And Method Man, he went bananas in that battle.
Yeah, Method Man.
Because Math had great rhymes. I just felt like they should have been kind of directed more at meth.
No, math.
Yeah,
math. Yeah, math.
No, meth. That's what I was saying. Meth. It sounded a little bit like.
Sorry, right.
It's all right, but meth.
Right.
His rhymes should have been Math's rhymes should have been directed a little bit more at meth.
Yeah, math.
Like when you heard everything that Meth was saying, it was a punch.
Math is nice, but it's like he wasn't attacking his opponent. Who was Method Man at that time? Method Man
was attacking every bar.
His opponent.
Every bar was a punch. Method Man was attacking.
He was attacking his opponent, and that's what you have to do in battles. You have to attack your opponent.
Yep. Unless you're coming. That's right. Unless you're coming with a scheme, an angle, or however the style is designed or the bars are designed.
The objective is
you got to take over every bar.
Sometimes you might need, depending on how creative the scheme is, you can't just get it out in one bar. I know this from a writer's perspective because I write. I write punchlines too.
Correct.
Sometimes you might need about 3 or 4, even 8 bars to do a whole scheme.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So
very correct.
But
very correct.
The objective is to attack your opponent. So I feel in that battle, math is nice.
Yeah, but Method Man attacked more.
Method Man attacked more, and this is why Method Man took the W. He won. You know what I'm saying?
And threw all out. It was a great battle.
It was a great battle. Shouts to both MCs.
That's right. Nobody has to be mad at us.
Yeah, nobody has to be mad. This is just our honest opinion. That's
exactly.
It.
All right.
We're not bad guys just because we're displaying our honest, unbiased, non-disrespectful opinion.
That's right.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Correct. You got a lot of bloggers, they'll be like, yo, nigga, fuck so-and-so, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You don't have to, just because you don't agree with somebody's bars, you don't have to disrespect them. You say, I don't agree, I don't agree
anything.
with it.
Just because you don't agree with something, period, right?
Yeah, you don't have to disrespect somebody.
Exactly not.
You say, I don't agree, you pull them to the side, I don't agree with that, or just with the, even like how we're doing it with the battles. Like, I just don't feel like he won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, listen, I don't like choke ups. I hate when battle rappers choke up. Yeah, when I watch a battle, the first choke up I hear, and really, not even to just say a choke up, twin,
right?
But it's like if you can't fire back stronger after the choke up or the little stumble, then it really just makes no sense to me. It just throws me off completely.
I guess depending on how dope the round is and how dope the bars are, it's like if you stumble, the quicker you get back on it, you can catch the crowd's attention again. Mm-hmm. But if you choke up and it's just, especially if you had enough time to write the round, you know what I'm saying? There's just no excuse.
I don't understand how rappers want to do that, twin. Like, not say want to do that, but to me, if you choke up in your bars and in your rhymes, then that means you didn't study it hard enough and strong enough. You're supposed to know those bars front to back. No excuse, and you're getting paid for it.
Right.
So there's no excuse behind that.
Right. You have to take, especially because you're getting paid to write rounds. Battle rappers are getting paid, and they're getting paid good money. They're not getting paid to choke up. It's like battle rappers, they choke up and they still get the bag. I think it was if battle rappers was based on like the choking up, and a lot of battle rappers would go home broke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would definitely agree. Won that battle. Math Alpha won that battle. I think shouts to Freeze who just said that. I think Method Man took flight. Method Man was not playing
because he attacked his opponent. Math Hoffa was just I felt his bars was just going in a revolutionary direction. He was just talking about his bars is raw, but they wasn't attacking his opponent, and that's the objective in the battle. You have to attack your opponent.
Yep, that's a fact. Somebody said that the people who battle him are just afraid to get sucker punched. I'm like, look, that's not what it is. That's not.
I think
that's not what it is.
I think
you have to punch with your bars.
Exactly right.
Yep. You have to punch with your bars.
It's talent. This is talent we're talking about, and
yeah, he has a dope podcast. So shouts to him. But you know, Math always been doing this thing, man.
Math can rap.
Yeah, I heard Math.
Math can rap, yo.
Yeah, but
like,
Math
can rap, yo.
Listen, Math got legendary performances. You know, his part two battle with Dose.
Yes.
Math got. I just can't think of him off the top, but Math got a lot of classics.
Anybody that knows, Math knows that he. I just felt like he didn't.
Math's battle with Arsenal. Ooh, that's one of my favorite. He did great. First of all, Math did great against Arsenal and Suge. So I definitely give him props on that. If we talking about battle rap, you know, Math did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, because Shotgun Suge is he's a cool brother. I felt like he never won a battle bar wise. He's never won a battle ever. He's never won a battle.
Yeah.
That man has never won a battle.
Yeah, that's just what I feel like.
That's just what I feel.
If we're talking about bars and punchlines,
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's no disrespect.
It's no
and if
disrespect.
you take it disrespect, that just means you're just trying to create a situation.
That's right.
You're just trying to create a situation that's not really there.
Battle rap.
We're talking about bars and rhymes.
Opinions of people.
Right.
It's for the opinions of people. If Shaq told Shotgun Suge, listen, I didn't feel that, he's gonna be like, okay, I'll try to improve that. Correct. Just because we're not Shaq or another celebrity doesn't mean that Shotgun Suge should jump down our neck if we say he didn't advance in any of his battles.
Agreed.
And we don't hate him as a person just because we feel he didn't advance in any of his battles.
That's correct. Like, we judge rhymes from a different perspective than everybody else. A lot of people, they judge battles just from what everybody else thinks about a battle. They won't think with their own mind and their own thoughts and their own display of it. They'll go off of what most battle rap fans are actually like that. Hey, Queen. All right, God bless.
Queen.
Most battle rap fans are like that. It's sad, but they don't judge from their own look of it. They judge from what a whole bunch of other people say about it.
That's that popular opinion. We can't do that.
Exactly. Exactly not. We don't move like that. So that's just what we feel about battles and all that. There's so many other good battles. I like.
There's some industry rappers. Are there some industry rappers that tried to battle? You get in there? 40 Cal is all right.
40 Cal, yeah. 40 Cal is definitely he got
40 Cal is all right.
He got some good stuff. And you know what the crazy thing is? 40 Cal is like one of the originals. Like, he used to battle in the Fight Club. So he actually, when you think about it,
yeah, shouts to him.
He's one of the originals that have been doing it. Shout to 40 Cal.
40 Cal.
Yeah. That's how that goes. I don't know. I just don't co-sign everything either. I don't care.
That's right. You know what it is, man.
I co-sign battles on the bars. And no choke-ups. Remember that. No choke-ups. If you choke up, you have to come back stronger, or else the whole verse is done for.
That fucks up.
The whole verse is a no-go.
That F's up, the whole momentum of the verse, the round. Mm-hmm. When you choke up.
Correct.
That messes up the whole momentum of it. You know what I'm saying? And you make the listener not even want to hear the rest of it. Unless you're coming back stronger. Your next 8 bars, the 12 bars got to be strong.
That's a fact. People have to listen and be like, yo, that dude had fun writing that verse. He's just rapping that out like he's having an extraordinary time on stage. That's the performance that you're supposed to give people.
That's right.
And like we said, you're getting money for it.
That's right.
You're getting paid to rap.
So if you're getting paid to rap.
And there's hundreds of thousands of people watching you on live and in person.
That's right.
So why don't you want to display your art?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Display your art. That's how you do it.
That's right. And I think, once again, man, that's why, because I tell you, some topics we have to attack harder. So I feel like they gotta Shouts to the those versus battles. I've never actually seen one. I just seen the people that was gonna be on them from beginning to end, from the first to the last.
They had the Isley brothers, right?
I feel like the concept of versus battles is you should have new songs, because the industry rappers, they should do about an album's worth of songs and then schedule a date to perform them live. I think they should at least do about an album's worth. You don't want to keep people in there too long, but maybe about 6 songs.
Correct.
Give them about 6 songs. If it's a song is 3 minutes apiece, then that you giving them a good show. You keeping them in there for a minute.
It's totally agreed. Twin, think about it.
Yeah.
With all those great old songs that they have, like we said on our last show, or maybe the show before that, with all these great songs that they have, imagine if they had something new. Now, to me, I heard the Isley Brothers did good in Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's excellent. But to me, it would have just turned the world around if they gave them at least 1 or 2 new songs a piece. Right. It would have been amazing.
Right.
You know? But that's just our opinion. It's not, once again, it's not disrespectful. That's just our opinion on it.
That's right.
I feel like if they
R&B artists, I'm like, I guess, but you're right. Even them. But I guess they OGs. I guess
they don't feel like they have to. They shouldn't feel like they have to.
Because there was rap artists that was on this verses, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the concept mainly to the rap artist.
Correct. Okay.
I feel like they should just do an album's worth of songs, maybe about 6 or 7 songs.
Yeah.
New songs, and then come battle, because the audience never heard it before. And it's an industry battle. It's a battle between industry rappers.
Agreed.
New lyrics.
Right.
You could use punchlines or just whatever. To me, it should be about who's the nicest, but just keep it in the rap format of a song.
Correct.
I mean, I know this rap joint is so different right now. The artists, man, it's like, to me, I love the 3 verses in the hook format of a song, but it's like, I don't even know if this today's rap is the same. Right now, I don't even know if
we're so out of date with it, and we're so out of date with it because I feel like you and me don't even really have a reason to be checking for what's going on.
Right.
I don't even think you and me have a reason to, because the music that we've been hearing from not by us playing it, but by other people playing it. They might drive by us, or we're standing there, somebody just plays some bullshit, and from what I hear, I'm like, well, we're not wrong for just not checking for anything. So
right.
Rap is not the same, and it needs to get back the same. It needs to get back to where New York City was once, at one time.
On top of their game with the lyrics. At one point,
correct,
everybody looked up to New York City.
You gotta have bars.
For the bars. Now it's just something totally different. Nothing related to bars. That's
right. And to me,
goofy.
Rest in peace to Fred the God. When Fred passed, it's like, damn, where's a lot of these? Because to me, he was like one of the last New York dudes that had bars. So when Fred passed, it's like, damn, all right, who's really, really gonna hold it down for New York City now when it comes to bars?
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because I wasn't within the last 10 years. I mean, like, I wasn't listening to anybody outside of Fred like that.
Yeah, Fred and the lyrical artists.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to anybody like Fred.
The lyrical
Shouts
artists.
to Pap too, Papoose, and Papoose gave us our props.
Yeah,
that dude. What?
I remember one night Slay played our record on the he was playing our record on the air.
Yeah.
And he came down and he rolled up like the Brooklyn nigga he is. He was like, yo, I heard that.
Salute.
Pap knows we came a long way if he still follows what we do.
And that's so good because
we see him doing his thing too.
Yeah, that dude, when you hear Papoose, you hear bars. So that's...
I know it's been long overweighted, but eventually he'll see this. He can step on the track with the Filthy Brothers.
Yeah, we'd love to do a song with him because like our punchlines break, they crush grounds and crack walls. And that's a fact.
We lyrically crack glass all day.
Yeah, like our rough rhymes.
Rough, rugged, and raw underground MCs to the fullest. And
our rough rhymes crush grounds and crack walls.
We are some raw mother uffers.
Yeah.
We are raw.
We don't play.
And that'll never change. So shouts to Pap on that.
Yeah. If we ever get on the song, that'll be dope. Cause and Graf too.
Shouts to
Graf. Graf mentioned us in a cool metaphor, and it was dope. He says, I flipped the rock they vacate under with extended clips that's taller than K. Slay's brothers.
Right.
That was crazy. And when we heard that, shouts to Graf for that. And then when I said, for the people that actually know us, they be like, man, like that's this dude makes bars. Like he used the Twin Towers in a metaphor. You know Graf can rap.
Yeah, that's fire. So he actually used us in a metaphor, he said.
Yeah, that's what's up. I dropped another bar to that.
They vacate under with extended clips that's taller than K. Slay's brothers. Right.
That's right. That was dope for Graf for saying that. So, we
shouts to Graf.
We've done some dope things in rap. We've said it on a lot of our other shows.
Well, they want people to I think when we made Ice-T and Coco both nod their head
live on national television, on Channel Fox 5. On Channel Fox 5.
We made them nod their heads with our music.
That's right.
And that's dope. It was on national television. We're unique, and we have our own style, and we don't try to be like anybody, and I think that's the main thing
that's right.
artists should do.
Drop a bomb to that. And we don't play. Like, that's bragging rights. We've said it on our other episodes. It's bragging rights. When you have an iconic, legendary OG like Ice-T bigging up your rhymes, that's bragging rights. You can brag to anybody and everybody. I don't care. Like, and if the people hearing you brag are real, they're gonna know. They're gonna be like, listen, he not wrong for that. Like, Ice-T is not easy to impress, and we impressed him live on national television, and the world saw it more than once.
That's how we know we had it.
That's right. So for anybody that say we can't rap, once again, we've already proved that we can rap live on national television, so that doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Right. We've already proved that we can do that years ago.
That's right.
So
we do this.
That's right.
As we continue to rock these episodes of this podcast, bring the real followers in here. Y'all bring the classic followers. Bring the real people. Spread the word and 17. Tell people about this dope podcast, because we don't do the goofy gossip nonsense, but we're dope.
That's right.
And I think a lot of people are not dope, and that's what this podcast is. This podcast is dope. We don't care what anybody says, forget the haters. Shouts to the real people rocking with us.
Tell them, Twin. Tell them. Make sure that they know this.
That's right. Shouts to the real people.
That's right.
That's how this podcast thing is rocking, because this podcast thing is not for everybody. Everybody can't do this.
Yeah, a lot of people, they need to interview celebrities.
We do this because we want to. We feel like it. We look good doing it, and we don't care. Once again, what people feel, if they don't agree with that, or
correct,
we don't care.
We definitely don't. Drop a bomb to that, and then look, here's something else you could drop a bomb to: the fact that we got 17 cool hours of dopeness live on the internet. Maybe more than that, because a couple of episodes we did over 2 hours. We have over 17 hours worth of dopeness and 17 episodes with people to watch. That's right. We didn't have to interview no celebrities.
That's right.
And that's excellent. Congratulations to us.
That's right.
You gotta drop bomb to that.
Yeah, we're the stars. Damn it. What do we have to interview stars for when we're the damn stars?
Exactly.
We the damn stars.
Drop the bombs, Twin. Boom! Boom, boom, boom.
But out here, we don't suck ish for friendship. Like I said, if you're real and you're rocking with us, then that's how you're doing it. If you're a hater and none of that, then it's not us you hate, it's yourself.
That's right.
It's not us.
That's right. You drop a bomb to us knowing that.
Exactly. It's yourself. It's not us.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be here. All right? We'll be back next week.
That's right.
I already told you, episode 18 is coming back.
episode 18. We're gonna have episode 18 on deck.
It's coming back next week, and that's how we running this, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's still episode. Look, it's still episode 17 right now, and I can't even wait for episode 18. I can't wait.
Got some new topics lined up for y'all for next week, but we just wanted to get cover the basics,
right?
Because they say we don't talk enough and break the topics down.
Yeah. Well, we talked about the most important thing that was a problem is caring what people think. Yeah,
that was like a big problem because that's a problem This is why people spend lots of money when they shouldn't. Yo, so we out. Yo, y'all already know, man.
Yeah, man. We had to slay it, destroy it, crush it, put it in a box once again. It's episode 17. Come on, son.
We'll be back next week. All right, like I said, shouts to the real people that tuned in.
Yeah.
And shouts to the haters too. Y'all are fans too. Peace. We'll be back next week, episode 18.
That's right, man.
Icebreakers, all right? Me personally, I started from the bottom, and I like to break new talent that I feel have skills and are really out there hustling. I mean, I'm not into people that are just waiting on, the world to come and give them something. I like people that are down in the streets grinding, okay? And for years, I've been seeing these two brothers in New York City getting it in. Please welcome the